Hi there, day 12, and I'm hurting like buggery, absolute pain. It's only 1:30 in the afternoon. God, could I do with a drink? Could I do with a fucking drink? Now, it's at this point that I hope that this video diary is useful to you and to me and to you, because my body's just calling out for beer. Absolutely ready to cave any minute and just go and get a fucking drink. But I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is carry on with my routine of studying, exercise. I'm doing 3 sets of 50 dumbbells, 3 sets of that a day. Keeping myself motivated, drinking carrot juice to try and get rid of some of my red face, eating a pepper a day. It's because I know that no matter how high it is now on the pain, that it will disappear. And a couple of hours from now, 3 hours from now, the end of the day, whenever, I'll be thinking to myself, thank God I didn't have a drink. Because if I have a drink now, guarantee I'll be thinking to myself for the rest of the fucking time, shit, I had a drink, I fucked it up, why did I do that? Why did I mess it up? So I'm trying to do my diet at the same time, but days like today, bollocks to that. I'll eat what I want. You need some kind of crux, you know? I've been on a diet as well for the past week, and I've lost 2 kilograms. But that's not the point. In order, it's the drinking above everything. The diet comes down on the list before. If it helps me not to have a drink, then the diet comes down on the list of priorities. So I think this is the first real day that I've been on the diary hurting. I've had some evenings, but I've never had it where I've woken up at like 8:30 and just been like this, basically. Just craving for a drink. So, bit of fresh air. It's a nice day outside, sort of, if you have a look. Best we can get in this country, anyway. I've got a bit of studying to keep myself occupied. Have a bit of junk food if it helps, not too much. Because the sweet stuff ends up making me feel more iller than if I. So some advice: fresh air, exercise, keep yourself busy, keep yourself motivated. Keep in mind that it is going to disappear. Like I say, I'm hurting now still, but I'm not actually hurting as much as I was 3 hours ago. But then in 2 hours' time later today, I could be hurting again. But eventually that shit's going to disappear. I think I said earlier that in one of the diaries that I thought it was like 10 days for the physical to pain. Apparently not. This is day 12. So maybe I should consider this for a month before. But it will go. It will go. I had trigger points as well. I had just the stress of organising this holiday to Spain. I've just found out that the electric company wants to put my bill up by 40 quid to 99 quid a month, even though we've got a shitty pissy little flat where we only use a plug-in heater, a television, and we use nothing. But it's amazing how much it's shot up, and now it's easing down. That's a trigger point. That's what would have set me off drinking. I'd have thought bollocks and just got a drink. And it sounds pathetic even when I say it. But if you've got any trigger points like that, try and get control of it, because the trigger points aren't going to go. Like now I'm starting to feel better. This diary is one way of release. Who knows, maybe some good advice to you is to also do a diary. I'm finding it helpful for me to go through the process and look back on myself. or hear myself saying, like, you know, like I've got somebody else giving me advice. But, you know, if I'd have had a drink, that electric bill, for example, it's just a trigger point. Could be anything. It usually is anything with me. It's, you know, me getting drunk, the only difference is tomorrow morning the electric bill would still be at that rate, and I'd have a hangover and I'd be right back to square one. It's not going to change, so you've got to keep in mind that it's not going to change the situation. It's only going to make everything worse. One. Two, it's going to go anyway. It'll disappear. You know, once you've ignored that trigger point, and your brain will get used to that anyway, so you can deal with things a lot better. But yeah, to keep in mind, it's going to disappear anyway. Think of a time ahead, it's going to go. It always does. It never stays there forever. 3, keep yourself motivated and active, you know, busy, occupied, because the pain's going to be there. If you do feel that, you know, it's that much that you just want to, you know, crash out and just watch the television, lay in bed on the internet, whatever. Just don't go up and just don't go to that shop that sells the alcohol, you know, just don't get that alcohol. Me personally, I'm starting to find it a bit more rewarding for me to be motivated and keep moving as opposed to be laying down. I've done enough laying down when I'm hungover in my life, you know. But sometimes the pain can be too much, so I just think, oh, you know what, I'm not going to, the routine at the moment is just going to be to, you know, toss it off on the internet. You know, but don't go to the shop and get that beer. Do something that helps you. Do nothing that helps you, but don't go to the shop and get that beer, because it will go. And that's it, really. So this is the first time, really, that I've been hurting. So just to give you some advice, keep to a routine, or don't do anything. Just don't go to that shop. With the routine, you're keeping yourself occupied. With nothing, at least, well, it's not ideal, but if you feel that you're hurting that much or whatever, just get in your dressing gown, sit down and stay the foot there, and it'll go. It always goes, and then it'll go eventually. So, okay, so I hope that helps. See you later.